Oh, brother, this is going to be a long video. So we're going to be doing Aura Fall, or ranking my hero characters based off of how much aura they have. Yes, this is very much inspired by Ethan on Everything. And yeah, so there's going to be a ton of characters that I just do not know. And they are immediately going to go into zero, just because if I don't remember them, then clearly they didn't have an impact on me to where they have that much aura. So anyway, first we have Coda. Little to know. He has some aura because oh yeah, by the way, spoilers. Because in season 7, he commands all those crows to attack the villains and he gave a whole speech. It was a whole thing. But he just does not have that much aura. He is constantly like scared. To be fit, just being real, he's like constantly somewhere like crying because of altercation. Same, bro, but yeah. Shoto Todoroki. Tons. He's not an aura farmer, but he has a ton of it. Why he's not an aura farmer is because he does have that dumb aspect where he's just like, all of a sudden, he is like dumbed down, but he has enough power and his quirk is cool enough to where I could say he has enough aura to not get him into mid. Don't know this guy? Zero. I'm sorry. Mineta, literally zero. Bottom of zero. Bakugo. Tons of aura farmer. This man lives and breathes being badass. Like, you can say what you want about him being hyper aggressive, but this man has literally died 3 times in this entire show. He's literally been wanted by the villains themselves because they think that he's cool enough to be a villain. He has died 3 times in this show. So yeah, fair to say, he is literally just an aura farmer. We're saying, she doesn't do anything. So yeah, little to know. I don't remember this guy. This guy, he's cool. I won't give him a crazy amount of aura, but definitely up there. Gran Torino. He's probably at the top of mid, honestly. Only because he literally trained the number 1 hero. So it's like, you have to give him some type of props for that. I don't remember you. So many characters I just do not remember. Deku. And this is the man that is the reason for this tier list. Little to know. And I know a lot of people are going to get mad at me saying, oh my god, but he's literally the strongest. Listen. We're going to get into other characters who have gotten literally death. Like, again, Bakugo literally has every reason to quit being a hero. Right? He has literally every reason to be traumatized about heroism. And yet, he still bounces back. Deku literally gets a paper cut. And he's down for the count for the next couple of episodes. And then he gets all sad and defeated. Like, I let my people down. How could I have done that? That damn paper. And then he just has this whole monologue about how he needs to be stronger. And it's just like, brother, you broke a finger. While Bakugo's down on the while Bakugo's on the ground, impaled, his chest caved open, you're worrying about some damn broken finger. Get over it. So yeah, little to no. And I don't think that's going to change, because if the leaks are true about him losing his quirk, then he just becomes zero. But the only reason that he's not at complete zero is because he does have some pretty cool moments. This girl. I know her, but I don't know enough, if that makes sense. I don't know, man. But, wait, she did help. Okay, yeah. Yeah, zero. This girl, she's big enough to be in My Hero Academia games. Little to no. I don't remember much about her. Eri. Now, this is where it gets difficult, because Eri doesn't do anything. And that's kind of the whole point of her character, is that she doesn't do anything. I'm sure she's going to be utilized in the final season, but yeah, I don't know, man. Weird. So we're going to say mid. No, that's not fair. Little to no. I mean, she's a child, so it's not really fair. Killshot. Is that his name? Killshot? Tons. Bro, this man could literally probably take on, All Might, if he cared enough. And also, he also is literally living inside of Bakugo and keeping Bakugo alive. So, yeah. Ida. Gonna be honest, mid. He sucks off every teacher. He's the class pet. Well, he is also, you know, he obviously got promoted to be like class president, so it's like, it's fair that he is the way he is. The reason he's not in Little to No is because he is ultimately badass. He did try to go toe to toe with the literal hero killer. So like, yeah, but he got his ass whooped. So if he won that fight, he would go up into tons. But no, he's mid. Rumi, Rule 34 fuel herself. I'm gonna say tons. She literally lost an arm and a leg during battle, and then immediately just puts on prosthetics and then walks it off. She is crazy. Kirishima. Here's the thing. I love Kirishima. I love this man. He has mid aura. Why I'm saying he has mid aura, he tries a little bit too hard to have that aura. You know what I mean? Like, aura has to come naturally. But he's just trying so hard to be cool. And manly. Mina Ashido. Where do I rank her? I think she could go up with her boyfriend. I mean, she has some pretty cool scenes. Her quirk's pretty cool. But yeah. I don't remember much about him, though. That's the thing. I'm gonna say mid. What's his name? Kokogiri? Mid again. Gonna be real with you. He is literally just a lapdog for everybody. He doesn't really have a scene to himself. So, yeah. This guy, Muscle Man. He kind of just is in the background, so that Principal Nezu. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. He's a cool principal, but like we haven't seen his quirk exactly in action. So, yeah. Danky. Tons. Despite his goofy moments that could drag him down, he is a badass when it comes to using his quirk. And I mean, ultimately, he is good at his quirk now because of a girl, which kind of brings him down, but you know, it's whatever. This guy. Don't remember him. Fuyami. We don't see her fight, but she is the heart of the family. So there. This girl, this guy, I don't remember enough about him. I know who he is, but alright. We have Mr. Compress. Behind Shoto, he has tons. Why he has tons? He is probably the most useful villain. Unfortunately, he did have his demise, but he died in the most stylish way, striking a pose and talking to his friends and encouraging them, and then he dies. That, if that's not aura, I don't know what is, dude. And plus, he is the reason that the villains were able to get away with Bakugo. So yeah, he definitely deserves to be up there. The nurse girl. Gonna be real with you. Little to no. I mean, she's an old lady. That's about it. She heals you, which she's very useful, so that's why she's not at 0. Fat Gup. Yeah, mid. And mid is not a bad thing, by the way. I want to preface that mid is not a bad ranking. Just so we're clear. It's just a way to say, oh, it's the middle of the road. So, yeah, Facum, just because, like, we have very little scenes with him. And the scenes with him are usually just, like, joking scenes. But there was that one time in the Overhaul storyline where they were, like, talking. And he encourages Kirishima. So, yeah. Momo Yaoyorozu. Bottom of tons. She uses her quirk so well. She's literally badass at her quirk. So, yeah, fair to say there. May. Another one in tons. Because she doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't do stuff for the thrill of a boy. She just exists and creates stuff. And she creates pretty useful things. So, yeah, fair to say, she's definitely up there. This girl. I don't remember much about her. Put her there. This guy. Bottom of little to no. He's just kind of a pussy. I mean, I get it why he is the way he is, but like his entire drive is because he was butthurt about not getting an autograph from Endeavor. Okay, All Might. Aura Farmer. In fact, top, t- top, top of Aura Farmer. This man literally just exudes hope. He is the Superman of My Hero, and it shows. He strikes hope into everyone he comes in contact with. If that's not Aura, I don't know what is. And he continues to fight even with a gigantic hole in his side. This man is incredible. Shinso. Again, tons. This man, from what I remember, just don't give a fuck. He isn't living for some girl. He can take a punch. This man is literally just an emo. He is a tired emo boy. And he is badass. Okay, I don't know you. I don't remember you. Sir Night Eye. Ooh, do I put him up here? We're going to say Aura Farmer. This man don't give a fuck. Actually, yeah, we'll keep him there. Because even when he's dying, he encourages his friends. He's not, like, sad or whatever. You know what I mean? And he just doesn't give a fuck about anybody's feelings. Like, he literally outright says to Deku that Lemillion, it was meant to be All Might. So, yeah. Shigaraki. Wait, do we have the different versions? I wonder if we have the different versions of them, or if it's just in general. I think it's just in general. Alright, so Shigaraki. Again, this man can literally take a punch. He is becoming one of the strongest beings in all of My Hero. He's literally been beaten and battered, and I think he's died a couple of times. And he still gets back up. And he just exists to fix the world. He genuinely believes that he can fix the world. So yeah. Zero. Little to no. He doesn't do much. He swings around. Wow, cool. I don't know you enough. I remember you, but I don't know you enough. Taminki. I'm only saying mid because he would be at little to no, but his quirk is pretty cool. His heart's in the right place. But good God, get this guy therapy. Okay, this guy fucking Zero. Jiro. The reason that she's in... No. She's in mid. The reason she's in mid is because she doesn't have many scenes where she's being cool. Except for, like, the concert season where she takes the front stage and, yeah. And plus, she's pretty cool. And she don't give a fuck about hurting Denki's feelings, so that adds to it. From what I remember, you're pretty cool. Spinner. I'm gonna say tons. Because he's literally just a lizard. And yet he is able to sit next to people like Dobby, Shigaraki, literally, he's in the gang that has the most powerful being in all of My Hero. And he was chosen to be there. So yeah, he has to have some aura. Okay. Stain. Little to know. Why do I say little to know? He's kind of just a dick. Like, he's so full of himself, and he's just like, I think he literally just wants to kill All Might, and that's it. Because he literally calls Shigaraki a dumbass for wanting to have the same view as him. I don't remember exactly what his ideal vision of the world is, but Dobby follows it, and Dobby's plan is to just like, have villains and heroes be equal. So, yeah, sorry, it is 11, as you can literally see. Uh, don't know about her, don't know enough about her. Cammy, literally just there for Rule 34. So little to no. Hawks. Actually, you know what? Aura Farm. He literally goes against the hierarchy that can literally send people after him and he would lose. And yet he doesn't care. He literally is just playing both sides. He has balls. Okay, this guy. I don't remember what he does, so little to know. Little to know. Don't know him. Mid. He's pretty cool. Actually, you know what? Tons. Rei Todoroki. Mid. Don't know her. Don't know her. Or him. Actually, wait, isn't... No, that's a different guy, but... His quirk is pretty cool, so, boom. Uraraka. Mid. She literally dies and gets saved by Toga. So, yeah. I think it's fair to say that if you can somehow tank literally dying, then you're pretty badass in my book. So, okay. If I put All Might there, I have to put him here. In fact, even more. This man's face is literally gone. Well, at least for most of the series, his face is literally burnt off, and yet he still fights. He still goes up against All Might. So, yeah. I think it's fair to say he has quite a bit aura, and he could easily just kill everybody. But I guess he just loves the fight. Tokoyami. Bro. This man literally just... He is darkness. Which is cringe to say, I know. But he's literally just the embodiment of darkness. So, he gets aura for that. Okay. Okay, let me just knock out these people. Don't know you. Little to know. Don't know you. Don't remember you. I don't remember you. Most of the parents aren't gonna count because we don't really get much with them, so... Okay. I know them, don't know her. Be nice if the ads weren't in the way. Okay. Alright, so I officially went through and well, not all the way through, but I took out majority of the people I don't know. So yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, Lemillion. This one's gonna be interesting. Actually, you know what? Tons. He was literally so good at being a hero that he was almost considered to be All Might's successor. And I'm gonna be honest, I think he should have been, because he can actually take punches, and he constantly stays smiling. So, overhaul. Little to no. He literally is just doing this all to get Daddy's approval. I don't think, if I remember, he doesn't have an overarching agenda other than, like, he wants his cult to be respected. So, yeah. Natsuki. Tons of aura. He literally is standing up against his father, who is known to have anger issues, so more balls than most early 2000s kids will understand. Or, yeah. This man, just by his sheer presence, where did he go? Just by his sheer presence, mid. Mount Lady, 0. Her, 0. 0. Froppy has a little bit of aura. Little to no, though. I mean, she doesn't do much. I mean, what's she really gonna do? Tongue people to death? I mean, hey, it worked on Caitlyn. Dobby. The other character I wanted to talk about on this tier list. Top of aura. Let me get this straight. This man burns to death. Comes back. Stronger, even. He keeps dying. Or he's died a lot. And then he still becomes one of the strongest fire users. And he still goes on when he's literally burning to death in the season 7. He's actively burning to death, and yet he still is able to fight. That's aura. And his whole reason for keeping to fight is that he wants to fight for what he believes in. He also wants to destroy Endeavor. So, yeah, pretty badass. This guy, he actually was pretty good. In the fight, little to no. After the 7th season, where did he go? After the 7th season, tons. Literally 0. We don't get much out of you. You're literally Kirishima's father, so boom. Okay, Aizawa. literally or a farmer. Here's why. He, again, a lot of this stems from injuries. He literally gets his face blown open, his leg cut off, and yet he still manages to protect the children. Come on now. Let's be real. He's an Aura farmer. Present Mike. Little to know. This guy, Zero, he has a stick up his ass. Genist. After the whole saving Bakugo thing, tons. Toga. This is gonna pain me. Little to know. We haven't seen her fight hand-to-hand combat. Like, I don't think ever. So, yeah. She's also doing it for the attention of boys, so, yeah. Gentle Criminal. He's pretty cool. Tons. This guy who constantly fights Kirishima. His course pretty cool. Give him a mid. Miss Midnight. Rule 34. Bottom. Twice. Dude. Twice is getting up there. I'd actually argue that he deserves to be an Aura farmer, but we will not put him there. There we go. My boy. Rocklock. I just lost Rocklock, so... But I would have put him in tons. Alright, Endeavor. Mid. Only because, I mean, he's cool, but he's not cool to the point where you're excited to see him. In fact, you fear when he's in there. This guy, Zero. La Brava, Zero. This guy, Zero. Giganta, Zero. Zero. This guy, though. This man literally is tanking death. Mid. Think that's really it for characters we can rank. Because the parents don't count. Because, you know, they're basically just citizens at this point. Unless they somehow make them eligible to fight. But I do recognize a couple of more, but like... we don't really need to rank them because nobody really cares about these characters, but yeah. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. I like videos like this. And signing out. Signing out. I done said...